Yes, my people, then welcome back to 98FC TV. And they're really out here when it comes to Arsenal, the YouTube game, the Arsenal game, really and truly. But what is good, people? Kind of, yeah, Flu's been kind of still been trying to get onto me, let's say, like, but so I thought I'd wear all bright colours. I'm like, all right, cool, this Flu, let's go, super bright. But yes, guys, first of all, do be liking, do be subscribing. StreamYard, I'm gonna fuck you guys up. How have they put me on the basic plan again? I was ill. I think I like missed one of their bills or something. I don't know. And it's like they said update your card. I put my same card in. They haven't asked for it again. And now I see their dirty sticker up here. So I don't know what other functions or features I could have took away from me right now. But fuck them, on we go. And that's that. Where's my phone? We'll get the stream out there in a minute. Guller has been linked with Arsenal. Should I say at last? Is it 2 years too late? Or it's not too late. Kid's still like 19 years old. But it's still a lot later than I anticipated or expected for us to be linked with such a talent. Even after he went to Real Madrid for £17 million, it was like, he's not going to do too much there. Real Madrid is a high pressure job. Just ask Carlo Ancelotti. And they're not having another Real Madrid-ish season, should we call it. So chances for Guller and any other young players, and they've got a fucking stack of them, is going to be few and far between. A club, Real Madrid. I would back that immediately. A loan with a further look into taking this kid permanently to the Arsenal Football Club. One thing that I've probably never said before, it's never needed to be said. He's not in the Premier League yet. I would worry about one thing with Guller. Is he slightly on the smaller stature? I would worry about one thing. Let me check the stream out there. Is he a little bit lightweight for the Premier League? Would he get sort of dashed around a little bit? This is where I think you would need a couple of Declan Rices, etc., around him, kind of looking after him in that midfield, if you like. Don't know how and where he plays with Odegaard at this second. If it also happens, I'm talking like it's happening and all could be going on. But I would still back it whichever way it is, most definitely. And it would be about that time to bring in some fresh talent again. Someone to actually be a bit of competition to maybe, I was going to say to Guller, to Martinelli on the wing and Saka, you know what I mean? Guller can comfortably play on the left and right. You can see his talent. As I said, my only worry about Ardo in the Premier League is he a little bit slight, a little bit. He looks to me like he's 9 stone, man. I don't know, about 5'6", 9 stone. He's a bit small, but that didn't stop people like Fabregas. And I tried to say both of them at the same time: Fabregas, Nasri, etc. And I still back this guy all the way. He's got talent for fucking miles. Yeah. I bring him into the club all day long. Lee Akers is in the building. What are you saying, bro? There is a couple of other bits and pieces of transfer rumours I'm hearing. Similar. We could be talking to Barcelona for a loan deal. A loan deal for Rafinha. One thing I'm going to go on record at saying is, I believe if we're going to get anything in January, I believe he's going winger. Not the central forward that we've needed, and we badly need a winger anyway. Not the central midfielder, because Mourinho looks like I've never heard of him before. I have loans, bro. Again, prospectively, if this was, again, bro, I'm worried in one sense, as in we spent about 75 mil in the summer. If you look at the Ramsdale sale and every other sale that we made, what did we make? Ramsdale, fuck, I can't remember. Did we sell any other country? I saw we made about 75 mil in the summer. Who did we sell, Lee? Point being, Lee will get back to that, I'm sure, is I don't know if Stan has got a bit upset, pissed off. He's spending a lot of money in his London franchise. We'll call them Arsenal. And he's thinking, do you know what? You're going to have to be a little bit more. Ramsdale, 18. Well done. So what's that? Let's say 18, Ramsdale. But who else? I said Ramsdale, I think. The club is definitely not skin bros. Are we working on a tight budget? Are we under any financial fair play situations? Don't talk about cups to me, mate. I fucking smacked up my cup the other day. There you go. There's one. I believe that was more like 27 mil, though. It rises to 34. But we'll call it 34. That brings us just over the 50 mark. Good evening, Hussein. Anyway, point being, we sold pretty much like what we spent in the summer. And I'm wondering, would that be the same in the January window? Or, yes, Lee, it will be loans. And then loans that if they do well, you take into the summer and you spend your money, your cash, your face up on bringing these players to the club permanently, whether that's Rafinha or Arda Guller. But both of these players prominently linked with Arsenal over the last couple of days. Well, it's a funny one. This guy left I mentioned him when he left the Man City Academy. His name is Shay Charles. I promise you, I'll drag up the stream. 3 academy kids from Man City all left on the same day. Shay Charles was one of them. I said Shay Charles looked like a fucking good player. Never really heard of him since. Southampton in the Premier League. They've promptly sent him on loan to Sheffield Wednesday. I haven't looked at it, but I take it he's doing well. He's been linked with a summer move to Arsenal. The former Manchester City winger, I think, Shay Charles, doing his thing at Sheffield Wednesday. Fucks, guys. I've been even eating straight honey like to try and soothe. That's it. So that brought us up to around, let's just say, give or take, around the 75 mil mark. Mourinho and thank you, Lee. Spent Mourinho and Calafiore and Mourinho, sorry, we spent about the 75 million pound mark. Now, excuse me as well, this flu, fuck me. I have heard rumours, obviously, Stan was in town this week and he sat down with with Arteta and that little Stan, that's Josh, obviously, discussing this CEO role for the future. It's gone very quiet on campus. I've obviously got fucking suspicious bells everywhere. They really want a yes man. It's going to be Mertesacker. It's going to be Rosicky, but we'll get linked with a couple of the world more up and coming guys. Do you know what I mean? We wonder what Man City are doing. Cubby. What's that all about? What's happening, girl? Yeah, fucking the Man City way of obviously they've got the what's that guy called? He used to play for Newcastle, Hugo Viana. He's coming at the end of the season. Do you know what I mean? But Man City seemed to keep it moving. Obviously, there wasn't no mad problems at Man City for them to need this new sporting CEO. I reckon we do. Someone that will challenge what Arteta is doing at the club and look for more results, basically. Give him an 18-month plan. You've got to do this. You've got to do that. This is what we're looking to sign now. If we're slightly going to change the mode. But so many little rumours are coming out now. It seems to be a little bit of bitchiness from both sides. Whether it's Edu, Arteta. It seems to be like, Arteta now is a little bit more free to do what he wants. Edu had a lot of this say, blah, blah, blah. I'm not so sure. I'm reckoning Eddie went for the money. I probably thought Arteta was just a bit of a shit cunt like I have for the last, since he joined the club. Obviously, this guy just ran with it for a little while. But good evening to each and all of us. Please be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if one happens to be new. Let me get into the transfer news of today. Arda Guller is linked with a January, as Lee said, loan move to Arsenal Football Club. I do reckon, though, Lee, if they let the talent go to a club like Arsenal on loan, pretty much like they did with Odegaard, I think. Oh, no, it's not a tracksuit. It's just a jacket over the Arsenal away kit from last year. This tracksuit is not for you. Okay. Hey, Fresh. What's good, my friend? Everyone start liking, but Arda Guller is linked with a loan move to Arsenal this January. Victor Gorka, as his agent says, I reckon he'll get on well at Arsenal. This would be the best place for him to play his football. And again, as far as I've heard it, it is still the £85 million release clause. If anyone wants him, Man United can't bid for him this January, which does make things slightly interesting. Have Arsenal got that money? Sorry, leading on to what I was saying a minute ago about the Stan Kroenke, Josh and Arteta sitting down over cups of English Earl Grey tea. Yes, allegedly there was talks about a fresh budget for this January. The tune of 100 million was bounded around quite a lot of social media networks. Shay Charles, the Southampton whiz kid on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, has been linked with Arsenal. I don't know, I just don't get it. Real Madrid would accept in the region of £55 million if someone came in for Arda Guller now, cash money. KT, Gabriel Jesus and Zinchenko are surplus to requirements and can get the fuck out of the building. Patrick Vieira has taken the Genoa job today or yesterday, and Arsenal Rafinha loan with an obligation. of a £57 million move at the end of the season. So, Lee, if you had the choice, taking Arda Guller on loan with a obligation of like 55 at the end of the season, or taking Rafinha on loan with an obligation of about 57 at the end of the season, who do you take? Do we take the young Turkish maestro, or do we go with the experienced Brazilian who has played Premier League football with Leeds United, remember? And run with that. Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. What's good, Mr. Fresh? What's good? Lindy. And Ketty at 30 mil. Fuck me, weren't that good money? How many has he got for Palace? How many has that silly little fucker got for Palace? That many, I'm pretty sure. Fuck me, you can always sell a shit footballer when you see one. Seems to be a bit quiet in here today, guys. What's good? What's good? Again, Arsenal news at a premium, but a lot's going to be bullshit until we decide who this sporting CEO is going to be. Vieira, Patrick joins Genoa. They're fucking 17th for point out of the relegation zone. I wish you'd get a half a fucking decent job. Do you know what I mean? To see if they're just after the minerals to make him survive. But anyway, I don't know. You've got to start somewhere. I wish, obviously, Patrick Vieira all the luck in the world. Someone who is doing rather decent in Italy is Cesc Fabregas. Obviously, he got Como promoted. Vicky is in the fucking stream. What's going on, girl? Shouts out to you. Do be slapping a big like on that video. But Arda Guller linked with a loan move to Arsenal this January. Very similar from the club opposite the road in Spain. Barcelona, sorry. Rafinha, a loan with a £57 million obligation. At the end of the season, Vieira has joined Genoa in Italy as the manager on a 3-year contract. KT, Jesus and Zinchenko have all been told they can leave Arsenal Football Club this January. Real Madrid would accept in the region of £55 million cash money if anyone was up to bidding for Arda Guller now. Cash money, fuck me, sorry. Shay Charles has been linked with a move to Arsenal now. He's on loan at Sheffield Wednesday. Can't really tell you what the fuck he's doing. He come from the Man City Academy, went to Southampton. They got promoted. I've never heard of this dude again. But Shay Charles, I haven't mentioned him on the stream before as an up-and-coming kid from the Man City Academy. I don't know, probably about a year ago. Probably about this time last year, I reckon. I was talking about Shay Charles very briefly. Victor Gorkrez's mentor, not agent, sorry, says, I believe the best match for him would be the Premier League and Arsenal Football Club. His agent also has gone on record today as saying, if anyone wants him, there is a release clause. You may as well talk to the club. And Arda Guller finally linked with Arsenal Football Club. Guys, do be liking, do subscribe, and shouts out to you, Fresh. Where is it? Now it won't respond to me. There you go. Wood for Tanya. What for Fresh? It doesn't like Fresh. There you go. I had to hit it more aggressively. I think Arsenal 3-2 versus Nottingham Forest. Ooh, 3-2. Interesting. Yes, is that Saturday or Sunday as well? Fuck me. Better get myself back into the routine. Saturday, 3 p.m. kickoff. We love a Saturday 3 p.m. kickoff on the stream, people. Do be getting the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. Yeah, good up. Why is Fabregas a snake? Well, he wanted to go to Barcelona, bros. Wenger didn't want him back. I've just got off the phone to my mate. In tears, his wife has left him, taken his Pop Money collection. And the satellite, no woman, no sky. God damn, I like that. That's quite decent. I like that. No woman, no sky. But you're pretty fucked then, isn't it? He's pretty fucked, I mean. Has he? I don't know that. When? How? When? Why don't I know about this? Steroids, you did fucking weightlifting, you can. I'm on them fucking roids for the Winter Olympics. My fucking roids. When was this? Don't you fucking tell me, porkies. And that last one, oh no, then the lot going around. Fuck me, I feel fucking hell, but you lot just all cunts. I've contracts. But yeah, I've been rather fucking flued up, and I don't know. Touch of allergies tried to strike me. But Arda Arda Guller, guys, would you back this? Yes or no? I see the Campos, director of football talk has got very quiet. Victor Gorka, his agent, says he's ready to move in January. There is a buyout clause that everyone knows about. Shay Charles, Southampton, WizKid, linked with Arsenal. He's on loan at Sheffield Wednesday. Real Madrid would accept £55 million for Arda Güler. A very good source told me this, that they are actually ready to sell the young Turkish international. K2, Jesus, and Zinny have all been told they can leave Arsenal in January. Patrick Vieira, the captain, his skipper, has joined Genoa as the Manhanger. And Arsenal, Rafinha, loan bid in January with a obligation of a £57 million move at the end of the season. Now, first thing on the topic that I want to ask you guys, if you had the choice of either one or the other, would you take Arda Güler at 55 or Rafinha at 55? Both on loan to the end of the season, and then out of our summer budget, would you whip 55 million out? Jamie is the latest global superstar joined Como as a stakeholder to the club today. As a stakeholder. All right, I'll look at that later. Shouts out to you, WB. The Cronkish focus on Arsenal winning major honours first instead of expanding the Emirates Stadium. Yes, and this was something I did say myself a month or two ago exclusively. I've had this one for a little while knowing about these plans to extend the stadium. They're talking to many architects. Apparently there was some sort of little agreement signed when we moved into the Emirates that we wouldn't be able to ever expand on it because of the neighbours and Islet and the little cunts, and you know what I mean, they can't see the sunlight and whatever bollocks they were talking. There's a fucking football stadium. Why move near a football stadium? You fuck off. Arsenal was here before you. But anyways, hence why we had to move from the beautiful Highbury. But my throat is fucking hurting. I'm drinking straight lemon juice and fucking honey here, you know that. Scuties. Oh, they're going to bring him to the red carpet. Most definitely, bruv. And would you take him over Rafinha? It does appear, even though he's having one of his finest seasons for Barcelona, that they're still ready to sell. Clearly a financial decision, if true. It's going to cost 500 million to expand the Emirates. So is this more coming out, yeah? Can someone send me something on this? Because obviously I broke this news a couple of months ago. I've not seen the latest, so can someone send me the latest? And let's have a quick little 5-minute talk about that. With all love and respect, I've been ill for a couple of days. So I haven't been looking at the football news as intently as I normally would, like a fucking psycho, basically. Every minute of every fucking day. I've had the rotten flu. Danny, a certain Arsenal fan said to me that Saka, Sleeve and Odegaard are world class. All because I said I look at how many world class players we had at Highbury, and there isn't one world class player here now. Saka is clearly, if not world class, on his way to be. Saliba is, bruvs. Odegaard's probably close. I don't know how you'd rate them. I'm not going to say you have to win a World Cup to be world class and this and that, and to remember like this whole Messi Ronaldo thing and World Cup debates. What I'm going to say is there's certainly three of our better players. You kind of get a tell on how good a player is, bruvs, and how world class people are. On the Wenger, I'll be honest with you, it probably is going to back up what you're saying. Is every year would have a team trying to snake around one of our world-class players, like an Henry, a Vieira, a Fabregas, a Manuel Petit, a Mark Overmars. That's when you know you've got world-class players churning in and out your club every fucking year. That doesn't really happen no more, bros. So Real Madrid, Barcelona, Man City, they haven't shopped with us for quite a while because we haven't had the same sort of talent knocking around us. So in one perspective, I totally agree with you. Saka and Saliba, though, are kind of world class for me. Don't know about Odegaard, the little cunt. Rice is a fucking fine footballer. Fucking knocking shot boards over. You know that, innit? Better left than fucking right. Lord have mercy. So, guys, Arda Güler, a loan move in January with a prospective £55 million move at the end of the season. The same has been said over the last 48 hours about Rafinha at Barcelona. Here we could get him on loan with the obligation of a £57 million move at the end of the season. Vieira, Patrick, has joined Genoa as the manager on what I do believe is a 3-year deal. KT, Jesus, and Zinchenko have all been told if they can find clubs, money, bang, you can leave the club in January. I'll dig up a little bit more and see how true this is. KT, I reckon's already gone. Jesus, I reckon's coming to the end. And Zinny, yeah, he doesn't even really play no more. He plays Skelly at left back, if anything, over him. Real Madrid would accept £55 million for Arda Guller. Shay Charles, Southampton Wizkid on loan at Sheffield Wednesday, linked with Arsenal. Very strange, but who knows? Could be true. And Victor Gorkrez's agent says, listen, he's anyone's player. Well, at this moment, he is sporting CPs. But it is time for him to move on to bigger and better pastures. And Arda Guller, guys, what is your thoughts on Arda Guller? I'd like to see us saying KT was meant to be our captain at some point. Now he's captain of the recovery room. He definitely came in. See, what he lacked with just being a world-class left-back, bros, he had a bit of bottle about him. He had a bit of guile. You know what I mean? Short sleeve, shirt sleeve fucking shirts, tarps on in the snow. Do you get what I mean? All that sort of bollocks. But, yeah, he was injury-prone. And he did have a few injuries at Celtic, and coming to the Premier League, I think, broke him up even that bit more. I think we can, bros. He can't get into the Real Madrid team, and I hear him and his crew are very pissed off at the lack of game time. They believe that he's ready for the first team action at Real Madrid. They don't give a fuck if it's Real Madrid, Barcelona, Arsenal, or Man U. They say he's the bollocks. He reckons he's the bollocks. He's pissed off. His camp is pissed off. So I believe this is the optimum time, this January, to get him out of that club if you want him permanently. Because if you give him more time, or he goes to a Schalke or a Borussia Dortmund on loan, for example, he might end up going back to Madrid in a year or two. He'll go out somewhere. AC Milan, they've done that with Brahim Diaz, a 2-year loan to AC Milan. He done very well at AC Milan. Bang, he's back now battling. Not getting in the team, but he done well a couple of weeks ago. Come off the bench and scored a couple, that Brahim Diaz. I hear he's got a 35 million buyout clause, that Brahim. Needs to get out of bed. And everyone a bit and out of dust, turning back and full training. Haven't missed Arsenal playing. Well, it's been an international break. Come Saturday against Forest, you'll see and understand because I can't see it. Hold on, let me do that again. Danny Journey's back in full training. I haven't missed Arsenal playing. Okay, after the international break on Saturday against Forest, you'll see it and understand. That means you won't have very much to say the game, possibly, blah, 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 etc. Come on, bros, we all get like that at times. I believe we never mean it, none of us, as especially as grown men. We all get the arsehole of Arsenal, bruv. I get the arsehole with Arsenal every fucking transfer window, bruv. I fall out of love with them at the start of the window, at the middle, especially at the end. But I still love the cunts, do you know what I mean? They're like a fucking cheating bird you keep taking back or something. They're just cunts. I don't know what you can do, bruv. Injured to Southampton, apparently, according to certain stories. Wow. Now, I have been hearing they are willing to let this guy go out on loan. He hasn't settled as well in Spain as they would have thought. But I do think it'll be a risk for him to come to the Premier League on the back of struggling in Spain. But it's not really struggling. Again, it's getting no game time, brother. And yeah, that kid's got a trick on him. So I say keep a close eye on that fucking situation. I'll be having a look at it. As I said, I've been out the game on the old football stories for the last couple of days. So I looked at briefly my own club and that was it. It went live today. So shout out to all the real ones. Please leave the likes on the video. Do be subscribing if we're new. I do feel a little bit better. Maybe some back on my straight. Who knows? Feel a little bit fucking better. I ain't been feeling sharp and things. Don't know what it is. Like, just not Danny, innit? I ain't been feeling Danny. But that's interesting though, WB. There was something linked to the story about Shay Charles. Basically, if they could get Hendrick, we'd get Shay Charles. I didn't want to actually mention that part of the story because I thought it sounded like absolute bollocks. But maybe there is something in it. And it wasn't from certain sports either. So interesting. I'll have to look into this. But that Shay Charles, who does play for Southampton, does look like a very good player who come out of Man City Academy. Now, I'm going to go and have a look what he's doing at Sheffield Wednesday for me, bros. Shay Charles is his name. What's this little fucker doing at Sheffield Wednesday? No, millions of years ago. He's 26 now. I think he may have. There was a flirtation with Arsenal. I don't know if it was a trial. He said he was close, though, to coming to Arsenal. I've read something. He's come out and said something. He's still a great player. Man City have been linked with him in January, bros. He's a brilliant player. He's been getting more game time at Real Madrid this season as well. Camavinga seems to have dropped out. Has he been injured? When I've seen Real Madrid, it more seems to be Valverde and Tchouaméni in the midfield. And Camavinga seems to be on the bench. Chilling. Endrick on the bench, chilling. I wonder if Rodrigo's getting his time. This dog's only got a fucking... Come in. A curtain around his fucking collar. He's got to be a dickhead. How do you do that? He's trying to get it off him. Oh, he's got it off him. Well done. How did he manage that? Guys, do be liking, do be subscribing. I don't think we're going to make the whole hour today, guys. But again, it's been a bit of a quiet few days, international break. What was the England scores? I don't know. I see Braveheart won in Croatia, though. Braveheart, fuck me, Scotland. Team of the international break. Fucking Scotland, did you care what I mean? And I tell you who didn't look bad for them on a couple of occasions. Don't know where he is this season. Did he fuck off to Germany? Ben Doak, the Liverpool kid, who I'm pretty sure they let go Germany or somewhere in the summer. I'll have to go look at that one as well. Where is Ben Doak? Because he looked like a decent player at Liverpool. He wasn't going to get his time. And they fucked him off just before I think this geezer come in. This slop at Liverpool. Guys, you've been checking the temperatures outside. It is blitz, no? It is blitz. But then as soon as I get hot, I'll open the windows. So I just, yeah, I'm out. Fucking feel or something definitely on my chest. I'll put your ear on for a minute. I think we should again, but I'm only going to open the window after 10 minutes. Look, I'm going to feed you and water you after you go out. No, bro. Don't even try it. Oh, you want to stare at the kitchen door? No, bro. You can fuck off right now. Fuck me, it takes a minute to get that can turned on. Right, we are back. So, guys, before we have a reasonably short stream tonight, is there anyone out there with any final thoughts? Ardu Guller, Victor Gyökeres, Shay Charles at Southampton, KT, Jesus, Zinny, possibly to be leaving the club. Obviously, we all know they earn a packet. KT's on about 130 a week, Jesus earns 265, and Zinchenko, I think, earns about 160 a week. Patrick Vieira, all eyes on him at Genoa. I'll be watching Genoa this weekend, most definitely. Ryan Jamil, who would you bring? Who would you be buying and selling players that doesn't give you extra money? That's always a bitch. I like to sell half of my shit. You mean this January, or is this like summer budget? Like if it's January, that's light work. Did you know Winter Dog is a bitch, not a mouth? I didn't. If I had to do something in January, bros, £100 million just in the summer, and selling my bastards doesn't get me money in. Fuck me, that's unattractive. Because that releases Victor Gyökeres if you want him. That releases his thing, and you got a £15 million blowjob. Fuck me, bros. That'll take a lot of thinking, bros. Because you're now telling me if I loaned Arda Güler in January and I want to buy him in the summer, 55 mil has to come. I've got 45 left already before I wank myself. Because we do need someone to come in, and a winger will be fine for me. Rafinha or fucking Guller at this point for me. Pixel boxes. We need a winger badly. Martinelli and Saka can't do it all season long. I've personally watched that for the last 2 years. As bad as we need a striker, I'm just as excited to get a winger into this club. I can't lie to you. And just because of the finance and the prices of strikers, like Victor Gyökeres, 85. Victor Osterman, I don't think he's going to make any major moves in January, but allegedly there is a break clause. in January if the offer comes into Napoli. Hey! But let me have a little stab in the dark at that. I say in January, because allegedly Bayern Munich have put a £17 million loan bid, a £17 million bid on the table for Zinchenko this January. I say, nah, bros, hold your 17 million, keep it. Give us Davies. We need him on a free. I need a couple of free transfers already. So I'm scrapping because the money don't mean nothing no more because WB won't let me spend it because he's the boss around there. So I don't want that 17 million from Bayern Munich. I want Alphonso Davies' contract to be ripped up 6 months quicker, and we're buying Alphonso Davies for £17 million in theory. So Alphonso Davies to Arsenal, Zinchenko to Bayern Munich, straight swap. Go fuck yourself. January. Deal done. Danny AFC TV said so. Moving swiftly on, I've got a left back. It's Calafiore can come and battle now in the centre with Gabriel and Saliba. Ben White and Timber can fuck about at right back. In an ideal world, you'd need another centre back, but fuck it, you'll keep Tommy or Key Warner because I kind of won't give me none of the money for selling the cans. So now we have a problem in centre mid, the winger, and up front. You can't do that on 100 mil, I'll tell you that much. Or you bring Leroy Sané in on a free and hope he's as good as the winger like Rafinha or your Arda Guller, which no way. I think he's a fucking cunt. I don't even like the way he's talking. I want to stay at Bayern. Don't really want to come back to the Premier League. I've done it. No bollocks. But if I was to go back to the Premier League, I'd want a mad amount of money. We've got that in certain players already, bros. We don't need that. Just the attitude all over the guy, his aura. I don't want now. I don't want Sané at the club. Kimmich is on a free from Bayern Munich. To help out at centre mid, and he does play right back more often than not these days for Bayern Munich for whichever reason. I mean, he plays centre mid these days. I think I'm going to have to go for Kimmich even at 31. So Kimmich and Davies are in. Kimmich, centre mid. Davies, left back. Zinny's gone. I haven't spent a penny though. But I haven't spent a penny. Right, I've got £100 million to get a winger and a striker in right now. It's still impossible. That means you have to go down to Sesko level, 55 mil, and then Nick and Arda Guller for 45 mil. There's something about Sesko I like, but I don't trust him. Kimmich and Davies in on a free. Expensive frees at that. Earning a lot of weekly money, but never mind. Yeah, I totally agree with that. He does a lot more than Sterling in the Bundesliga right now, but that could mean fuck all in the Premier League, was. Right, Kimmich and Davies on frees. Merrick's on a free, backup goalkeeper. I know the goalkeeper I want next to the club though, bros. He's 21 and he's doing bits in France. In fact, I'm going to release that on a Danny AFC TV. Some of the young talent I want here. Arda Guller will still be in the list. Victor Roque is an everyone to look at, bros. He's flopped at Barcelona now. He's gone to like a Les Palmas or a Real Betis. And I think work ethic-wise, they're not complaining with him, but I think he isn't banging in the goals. Does that mean he's not quite as good as we all thought he was going to be? Or is just, playing for Real Betis very different from playing for Barcelona? Obviously, clearly, it is. Right, I've got a centre mid, I've got a left back. Fuck it. I don't know how, but I want Gyökeres and Guller for about 100 mil. Fuck it. So Gyökeres, Guller, Davies, and Kimmich would be better than a kick in the bollocks for me at around 100 mil mark if we only could spend 100 mil. Bust would look like Messi playing in Brazil. True, but he came in and had little sparks at Barcelona coming off the bench, bruv. Like, you just can't go somewhere and be shit, like, you know? And Endrick is another one. He pretty much plays for Brazil as pretty much, I think, their starter striker at the moment. They don't give it to Jesus, they don't give it to Richarlison. So I don't think Endrick over the last few games has been starting for Brazil. I don't think he's had much joy there either. I'm sure we would have heard of it. Should I go check it out? I can't be bothered. They always get fucking... So, yeah. I still think, yeah, maybe not Victor Roque as much now. I'd have a bit of an alarm bell on him. Endrick, I'd still be all over if we could get him ASAP. Like, the longer he is going to be rotting in someone's sort of reserves and that, bros, I don't think that's a good look for him or his career. Gorkarez, Isaac, Osman, only 3 strikers I'd consider. Well, I've definitely sort of spun on the Gorkarez because, yeah, bros, I don't know. Like, even against Man City, it was fucking clinical what you done. Like that is different to playing against a Portuguese team. And he didn't give a fuck and he banked in a hat-trick the same way he does most other weeks. That was a right little eye-opener for me. A couple of internationals I've seen him recently where, because of Isaac, he's been forced on the right a couple of times. Still a massive threat. Yeah, Victor Gorkarez, I back down on kind of thing. It's a lot of money, though, for a guy 26, 27. Played for 3 English clubs and didn't really do that mad brilliant. But well done for Sporting CP for seeing something in him to get him over there, win a league and cause all this chaos. But that was a lot down to that is Amore. And apparently Amore has been trying to buy Carl Hein of Arsenal for a couple of seasons, going back to when he first got to speak at Sporting CP. And there is word he'll bring Carl Hein to fucking Man United. I hope they ain't no Emi Martinez about to fucking start off here, 25, 26 years old, and I'm about to actually be a really sensible goalkeeper. Now, I watched his Real Valladolid, the debut, and they lost 6-0, 7-0 to Real Madrid, and I thought, oh shit, this geezer's in trouble. I'm gonna have to go look if he's improved and if he is still number 1 at Real Valladolid. There's quite a lot I've actually got to go and check up after this show. Time for me to leave. Hussein, it's always a pleasure to have you here, my brother. Do take care. Hope everything is good at home. Back home. But why? What is the what have you seen Carl Hein do? When did you see Carl Hein play, bro? So you'd say, right, that's fucking world class, that is. Because I have to say, I haven't really had the opportunity to watch Carl Hein and say that's fucking world class, that is. What the fucking Real Valladolid play? Is it Real Valladolid he plays for? I'm gonna go watch them in the next 2 games. Fuck Stephen. I'll go make up my own mind in 2 games because I'm a genius. Bros, I woke up to that message saying WB will fix it. Hold on. I thought, what was he fixing? Did he write something on the ground? I think, what was he fixing? Hold on. Brazil won, Uruguay won. That was fucking today. Could have went live. Who scored? Who scored? I'll beat you up. Certain sports, this better not be women, you know. Marvellous. I'm not. So I want to tell me who scored. Well, fuck you, certain fucking sports then. Right, what else was I looking for? What's paid? Spurs paid for Solanke. Near enough. Triggers, goal closes, release clause there. Nice. Oh, well, never 30 mil. Technically, about 55 now. Technically, it's an 85 million release clause, bros. A lot of people just say they'll release him for less. I just can't see that now, to be honest with you. Especially with Man United knocking on the door. I can't see them just saying, yeah, go, fuck it, give us 65. I just can't see it now. And even when I was saying, if we get 65, I didn't want him, well, yeah, I soon slapped that tune down. I don't know what I was looking for no more. Aha, Real Valladolid, Saturday, Spain. I'm going to go watch this Carl Hein. I don't want us to make another disaster of a goalkeeper mistake. Why would Man United be linked with him? Apparently wanted to bring him to fucking Sporting CP twice, then got a goalkeeper, got the hump with a goalkeeper, and then tried once again. But we were sending him on loan somewhere or something. That's Germany, Dan. So you're not going to find him in there, are you? Cunts would have to be playing on Sunday, innit? Full fucking program in Spain, but they're not fucking there. I hope it is Real Valladolid he plays for, because I'll be fucking well pissed off. Real Valladolid got relegated. Real Vallecano, who the fuck's he play for? Fuck off! I'll fucking find out myself later. Okay, 3 games for us. I need to go against who though? Sound like the game's from Shotgun Road. Only 199. Everything is only when he says it was. I was like, only it, only. You know what? That was interesting, I suppose. If you're going to spend that much on, I get what Lee's saying there. The thing is, Solanke might score 15, 20 this season, which won't be the worst return at Tottenham. Especially if that's just Premier League goals. 15, 20 Premier League goals. Listen, after Harry Kane, they were never going to have a 30, 35 goal a season striker. Listen, Arsenal ain't had that since Henry. That, with all love and respect, how many years ago was that? Like, that's bad. To have last had a lethal. All right, Aubameyang, sorry. Aubameyang was lethal for a minute. I don't know. We haven't signed a person on board since Uber. Hold on, fuck me, there you go. I've just read the comments. And that was a Wenger signing. I still think it wasn't very Wenger-ish, though. I do believe that was Wenger more under pressure. A new CEO come in and had a couple of different ideas, and he come from Germany, and yeah. And bro, the more I hear about it, is like, even though I love these two footballers, Arsenal's summer dream signing is going to be Rertz or Musiala. If that was the truth, let's just hold back. Oh, they'll be both great now. Bro, you know they're going to be both coming in to do the same Havertz thing, because I still don't believe he drops at Odegaard. And Wari still won't get enough minutes over here. Fuck knows if Guller would have turned up by then, or be properly fucked off for his pal. But I could see him, if he got a Musiala or a Florian Wirtz, I reckon that would be our new number 9. And there'll be no centre forward coming into the club. But I'm talking next summer now, not January. Unless he addressed the striker situation in January, which again, down to finances, I don't particularly believe is going to happen. I believe it is a loan for someone that will be scrutinised, they'll look at kind of closely, hopefully not make no more Raheem Sterling mistakes on the wing. We can't afford it, bros. Whether we got him on a right touch or not, bros, what's the point? He's shit. I told you, the Gator fell out of love with football as far as I'd seen about 2 years ago. So what the fuck we were trying it 2 years later for? I don't know. Even when that England thing happened, he was still always kind of loyal to England throughout whatever was going on in his career. Like, even when that happened, all right, you could say, he had to go home. I knew that was the end of him with England as well. Like, and I also knew he didn't give a fuck. He was like, well, I'm kind of done it. Sorry, I don't get paid, but look, fuck the caps. I don't even have a cap. I've got 100 of these fuckers. See, that would scare me as much as Sane. And Sane has played in the Premier League football at the very top end of it. I like Gnabry. I don't want to say like shoulda, coulda, woulda, but bro, the guy's a bag of tricks that just shoulda, coulda, woulda for me. Just shoulda, coulda, woulda. He's better than he ever was. I believe at a different time, at a different era, on the Wenger, I believe Wenger was the perfect guy to bring him through. Why he didn't, and then Pulis him and whatever happened to him, and yeah, I don't know. Not even Wenger could win them all, but yeah, there was definitely a player inside this motherfucker, which obviously did confuse me. To like the way we sort of hung on to other people and gave them new deals, Giroud's, Bentner's, probably around the same time, brothers, and proper showed faith in certain people. Flamini's or Colo Torres or a Bowie's. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Where was a bit of love for this cunt? You know what I mean? It wasn't like he was old or running out of years or time was getting on. Who knows? It could have been the kid himself. But yeah, I don't know. I did hear him talk though, and I think he pretty much put it down blatantly. But this is a couple of years ago. I'd love to go back and fix that. I still see that as a problem in my career. That sort of flop edge at Arsenal. Like, I put it down to me on this sort of side of things, and then he sort of didn't really declare more. Do you know what I mean? Sort of said there was my bads, but there was the club's bads. There was the club's broken promises, but there was my bads also. It's hard to read between it, Lee. We can't be doing this though. Sorry, Lee. With any more keto Obi Martins, that's another one. That is going to freak. Oh, bros, not when I'm so unwell. Bros, can't you see all the tissues around me? I'm fucking ill. But I will bring that back for you this Friday. How's that for a fucking... I'm meeting you in the middle. This Friday, 10 p.m. I bet you're going to be like, oh, I'm not about you, can. Bros, this Friday, 10 p.m. I'll bring back them bars for you. Give me a minute. I'll do something new for you. I've got so many things scrapped down that I just look at it, critique it, and then don't like it anymore. Someone's having a couple of drinking poos on the block tonight, sounds like. But shouts out to the real ones like WB and Acres. It's been a pleasure to have you boys in the building this even in. Yeah, I haven't got a good old tin of soap in the house or anything, bro. Yeah, I don't know why the house is so fucking not fucking. Bring back the archery. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. No, I'm not feeling well enough for that today, bro. But I'll get back to them bars for you, bros. But Friday, 10 p.m. then, innit? I'll open the show just for you, just like that, in a bit of a cheeky way. Fuck. Then I'll put a beat on and all sorts. I don't like getting told off for it, bros. But yeah, fuck it, I'll put a beat on. Might have to go live on TikTok. I haven't been near TikTok for fucking, I swear it's about a month now. Good month. Can't be bothered with the cunts. They're like police officers, bros. If I breathe in an incorrect fashion, it's like, go away for 7 days. You're too rude. You're naughty. Go away, bro. Piss off. I fucking can't be fucked with them. I can see where that sort of network, if you played the game with them, could do a lot for you. I just can't bow down and suck that kind of cockplay. I just can't do it, bro. I won't allow myself. Whether it was going for a head chef position in the kitchen or trying to fuck around on TikTok, bro, I'm not sucking dick. I am who I am, innit? If I spit a bar, it's going to be said with venom and fury. It ain't supposed to be nice. Oh, hi. I brought a Lee Acres round to my house. We had a little pint of sprouts. And then we went down to this everyone's house. And we fucking knocked his fucking teeth in, you big cunt. That's where I get locked off on there, do you know what I mean? But that whole, Lee Acres come to my house. Lee Acres, we've had muscled out. And then as soon as you say one word that could be a little bit, oh, yeah, I'm banned from the network for a minute, bros. It's all on. But I'll do it just to piss them off and ban me for 7 days because I don't go on it anymore. Fuck it. I'll get a little beat on in the background because they don't mind all of that. That's the one thing I think that's pretty sweet with them. You can rock any beat you like and that's it. Just go freestyle. But spit them bars. Go nuts. Go wild. Go hell up. But yeah, as soon as you swear or do or just say something in your bar. See, I can't. There's no nice bars for me, bros. I can't spit nice bars. What's the fuck's the point? That's another problem I come across though. Like you're a bit informative on the way you direct at someone when you speak these. What am I supposed to do? If I don't like a cunt, I'm going to say the way it is. Whether it's Lee Gunner, this cunt, WBA, because people's fucking fathers, it doesn't matter which cunt it is, bro. Whoever's pissing me off is going to fucking get it. And I'll label it as that on them. You can't. Certain networks just don't like that, Lee. They find it, I think they've called it threatening, intimidating. Like, I didn't put these rules on it, Lee. I didn't ask them to say it was threatening or intimidating. I didn't ask to be told I was threatening or intimidating or doing this to such a person or what was the other words they used? Big ones. You know, big ones just like that, Lex. Big ones. Big words like that. They're using big words, son. What did they say? Just threatening, abusive, all that sort of bollocks. Intimidating. And hold it down, you big cunt. You know what I mean? But YouTube and to relax. They kind of dark me as soon as I put a beat on though. So that video is always just sort of gone fucked. They'll never fucking fuck with that video again. You'll never see that. It goes off into a YouTube of a obituary somewhere. Do you know what I mean? It'll be interesting to go and try and find some of my Mad Bars videos nights. I bet a lot of them are actually gone off YouTube. Lee, if you come across any of them, copy it, send, please. Begging you. I bet a lot of them are actually gone, bros. They would have took a lot of them down, bros, because they got complaints as time went on. I heard this and la la la. It's probably someone that I probably said something about it. They probably just made a complaint about it. That's got my name in it. The cunt's called me a cunt. Triple fries cunt with fucking jollof rice and a fucking bit more cunt. Do you know what I mean? Why did you get me in that mood, Lee? Why did you get me bubbling here, Lee? You fucker. Why did you get me bar? Fucking pull out that fucking notebook, bros. I'll fucking put on a beat and I'll fucking spit you a fucking bar, boy. And you fuck me about. Maybe that's what I need, a bit of prodding in the right direction again, Lee. But I tell you what, I'll go think about that. I'll go and bubble with that idea because I've got a deadline, 10 p.m. Friday. Fucking 10 p.m. Do you get what I mean, wee man? If you're fucking not there, don't fucking batch and come to me, 10 p.m. live Friday, bros. I'm not even going to forget, bros. You can't. I got 1 day's preparation. Never mind. I love a bit of pressure. Lee, just for that, you're the man of the match. You're trying to bring that Danny back. Where's that cheeky cunt? See you all Friday, 10 p.m. Peace out, my real ones, innit? My fucking real ones. Peace out. Good night. God bless y'all.